the last example of Quarkus Hello World, we used bootstrap code. We generated this code and I demonstrated this how we can run it. So what we are going to do, we are going to enhance this example by adding HTTP request methods get, post, put and delete. So generally get method request representation of the specified resources, post this method submit an entity to the specified resource, put this method replace all the current representation of the target resource with the request content, and delete method delete the specified resource. So for this one, it's just like we are going to perform a CRUD operation using the CRUD operation. CRUD means create, read, update and delete. So generally the CRUD is, this term is related to the database operations, but we are not going to use the database in this example. We are going to use collection. So let's start with writing a simple class called person. So in the person class, we are going to add 3 attributes: ID, name, first name and last name. So just to keep it simple, so I'm going to copy the code here. So you can see the ID, first name, last name, these are 3 attributes, and these are all getter and setter method. And then we can format this code, format selection using Java, and there are some other formatter also. So save this one, save this. You can use Control S also. So next thing, we are going to write a service, new class, call it person service, and in this service we are going to add all service method. That means first we need to have a collection, and then in the collection we are going to add, update and delete. So if we just do it like this, this is the list, need some import, and then same thing is for array list, import. So list is okay, there we go, import. So just format this one also. Here we are. So this one, if you just notice, like I added one element, we can add more if you want. And then we call it P2, and then we can give this name. Rita Lee, and then change the ID, and then add this one, person list dot add. So once you call, someone is going to call get person list, we are going to get 2 elements, and this will help us to add more if you want. Take this out. And one thing I just want to add this one to this class is I need to make it as a component. So for this I need to specify the scope. So I'm going to make it application scope. So I'm just going to add the scope for this one as a application scope. Here we are. File, save. So next we are going to write another class which will have all those HTTP method, and we'll call this one as a person resource, new class, and just type it person resource. So in the person resource we have all those method, and I'm just going to copy the code here. So let's do the import for this one, and list also is missing. Let's save this. So if you just look into this one, is very straightforward. The get, which we already used in the previous example, and only thing which we specified here produces JSON, and we are going to pass same way the JSON format from our client. So let's try to run this application. Open a new terminal, and if you recall, we use this command maven compile Quarkus def, and if you forget, you can go to this one and you can see here that's where we have it. So let's close this one, try to run this. So when you're running this application, always watch for the logs, because it's going to tell you. So you can see here we are getting this one. It says JSON in JXRS method get all person, because we have it here get all person is type is JSON, and that extension is missing. So what we need to do, we need to go to the POM file and add the missing extension. So let's go to the POM file, and then we can add here one more extension, so which help us to use the JSON file. Save. As you save it, you can see it's deployed again, and now we are not getting the error. So looks good. So now we can test that thing. So for testing, we are going to use Postman, and the Postman, let's try first the get. So when you say get, because we added two elements in the list, so we can see the two elements are coming. Post to add, so let's say we call it 103 113 add. So check again, get is going to return 3 elements. Now if you want to modify, you can use this put method. So let's say 113 we want to modify. So there we are. So if you just go and check, now we are getting the modified value. And delete, so whichever you want to delete, so you say okay, 113 I want to delete, submit, so it's deleted. So go back, check this. So if you can see here, it is very simple. Only the thing which we need to focus is on the business logic, not on the configuration, not on the environment. Most of the stuff is already configured through the bootstrap code of the Quarkus. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.